I don't think we have enough time for a right solution. AI will help that in the future, but AI will also hurt that in the future. So we don't have right now enough time. All I would request people to do is find your own truth. Don't listen to social media truth. It is not truth. You are intelligent enough. Talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, talk to people you respect, and find your own truth. The
Very
truth
true.
that is propagated on social media is not truth. So if somebody says, I have so many clicks and everybody is excited about this, don't believe it. Because I can ask 1,000 people to tweet in my favor and pay them 5,000 rupees a month. And all of a sudden, I'll be famous on social media. So just ignore that. Find your own truth. Thank you.
Yeah, WhatsApp University.
Sad. Very sad.
Yeah, Sam, Rakesh, maybe we should allow ANI and other news agencies who are in this
Let
call.
Rakesh handle it, Shah. Let Rakesh handle it. And I would request more media people, Rakesh, if you can just focus on media people, that'd be better.
Rakesh, there
Mr.
is
Siddharth Sharma.
ANI in the list. Rajesh.
Okay, start with
Mr.
ANI
Siddharth
media,
Sharma.
and then we can go.
Good evening, sir. This is Siddharth Sharma from ANI, sir.
Hi, Siddharth.
Am
How
I-
are you?
I'm fine, sir. Am I audible, sir?
You are audible, but I want to see your face.
Just a moment, sir.
Quick.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I
Yes,
just want to ask you, because since you are saying that you are raising this voice as a concerned citizen who is interested in a free and fair elections to be conducted in India, but why don't your group, because since you are already a chairperson of a wing of Congress party,
I'm not
which
bringing
is-
party in the picture.
So what my plea is to you about my question is that why don't you people are reaching out to the opposition parties, because opposition
We are doing
parties
that.
are
We are
the
doing that.
forum.
Thank you for your advice. We are doing that.
So that was my question, sir. And mainly, do you think that now when the elections are on the verge, your demand is how much your demand will be practical and will be accepted by the political parties and the election commission
It has
to
nothing to
help
do
the
with political parties. It has to do with election commission. Political parties have nothing to do with it, according to me. If they want to raise their voice, they are welcome. This is a citizens' issue. It is a citizens' issue that election commission must pay attention to. You see, let me tell you something. I go as far as to say that today, world over, corporates are funding elections, but they don't vote. Why are we allowing corporates to fund elections if they are not allowed to vote? So there are some fundamental issues in democracy that we need to sort it out. World over. I mean, why are we allowing corporate money to fund election when they are not allowed to vote? Very fundamental issue. So right now we are taking one, and that is build trust. There is trust deficit. The only way to build trust is to go to paper ballot now, because we have lost all that time. That's all.
And sir, when you say that there is a chance of tampering in the EVM, the ruling party and the voices.
Doesn't matter what anybody says. It has no meaning. I'm not going to listen anymore. Okay, so forget it. That is not on the table anymore. Okay, I'm technically, I know what you are talking about.
Yes.
I'm not willing to listen. That phase is over. Let's move on. Thank you.
And sir, one more question. My last question is to you, sir. Your colleague said that they are going to form an international monitoring group to look after the free and fair process of the election.
Right.
Do you think that do you think that is it right to have a international monitoring group?
Why not? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? We are open, transparent. Okay, it doesn't mean anything. But I know a lot of people say, oh, that means foreign invasion, all that. Bogus. We are a country of 1.5 billion people. Okay, we got to be open, transparent, and we have to lead the world. On one hand, you want to lead the world. On the other hand, you want to close it. What kind of a system is that? But it is not possible to have a rational conversation today. It is not possible to have scientific mindset. It is all tutu meme. It is more personal attacks. Let's down. We are a country of 1.5 billion people. If we want to invite other people from the world to come and observe our election and give us a fair analysis, it's perfectly okay. Perfectly normal. Thank you.
Next, Mr. Nadeem Amroha.
Thanks, Rakesh.
Mr. Amroha, can you unmute yourself, please?
Thank you. Mr. Sam,
Could you please
how do you go
identify
about-
yourself and the media?
no, I'm not from media. I'm
Yes, you are muted again. Yeah, go ahead. Quickly. I would request media people to come forward more so than
No, I
non-media.
have a question.
media.
Please go ahead. Go ahead, Nadeem bhai. You are muted. Next, Rakesh.
अरे यार,
Varnamala Sirsi.
Okay, go ahead, Nadeem bhai, quickly. And then Swarnamala. I think this
Yeah.
is muted. Okay. Go ahead.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, Swarnamala.
Yeah, I am her husband. In fact,
Please go
my
ahead.
phone didn't. You see, my simple thing.
Are you from media?
No, I'm not media. I'm a physics professor. Please listen to me.
Thank you. Thank you.
हाँ अकबर पे घुमा के उस तरफ
Thank you. Please go ahead.
You see, hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello. You see, my
sir, go
suggestion is
Ah.
EVM, if it is having a embedded SIM, it is very simple to detect. As a voter, when I go near the EVM, I switch on my mobile, switch off Wi-Fi and switch on Wi-Fi. Then if there is a signal from EVM, I can very easily identify that. So EVM with embedded SIM can be identified. And if you have an embedded SIM, it can be controlled by any person anywhere in the world. At
We
the
know
time of-
that there are so many issues. So I'm saying that is off the table now.
So identifying the embedded
Yes.
SIM is very simple by the people. And once they know it, then they will, oppose that election. That's
Agree.
what I want.
Thank you. Thank you. Good input. Thank you very much. Next. Nadeem ji.
Mr. Rahul Gautam.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Rahul Gautam, can you please unmute and come forward? Mr. Gautam.
Audible?
Yes.
My name is Rahul Gautam. I'm from India today.
Thank you.
My question, Mr. Pitroda, is this, that since you also head a division of Congress Party, and since you've been raising this issue for quite some time now, are you going to incorporate this demand in your manifesto also, that we should review?
So I'm not talking as a Congress party right now. I am talking as a concerned citizen. That's why this press conference is not a Congress party press conference. Thank you. Next.
Mr. Saurabh Bhattacharya.
Can you please unmute yourself, Mr. Bhattacharya?
Privileged to talk to you, sir. You are the father of technology in India. We have, if I am talking to you on Zoom today, it's all because of what you did to us.
You are very generous. Thank you.
A humble question, sir. I share your concern. Then how do we react? Incidentally, I am also a former editor of National Herald.
Great.
How do we react to the outcome of the elections in Karnataka, Himachal Pradesh, and Telangana?
Doesn't matter. I think outcome of election has nothing to do with anything. it's an irrelevant issue. I am not even concerned about the results, because if I want to manipulate, I can let you win 2 and I can win 7. So that's okay. All right. I don't have to win all. If I was manipulating, I'll let you win 1 or 2. I'm not saying it is being done. I'm not saying that is the formula. I'm not discussing that. Okay. All I am saying, as a voter, I don't have trust anymore.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, I will go to this, but okay.
Mr. Dubey, Divyendra Dubey.
But again, I will go to this. Very easy.
Can we mute yourself, please, Mr. Bhattacharya? Mr. Dubey, go ahead. I think we are losing time in between, turning people on and off.
Mr. Lalit Kumar. Mr.
Yes,
Lalit
Mr.
Kumar.
Kumar.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. This is Lalit Kumar from India. Actually, I am from electronics background. I'm working for the last 15 years.
Are you with the press or not?
No, sir. Sorry. I am not from the press, but I am scientist in electronics domain.
Yeah, so let's quickly go through your question, because I'm more interested in interacting with press.
Sir, this is
Go
a
ahead.
media meet, for heaven's sake. Please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get it back to media meet.
Hello.
Others are only observers.
Let's go ahead quickly.
Okay, sir. As you have said that the people have to find their own truth. Sir, as you know that a very large part of Indian people are not very much aware about the electronics.
Sure.
And the only medium to get the information is the social media.
Sure.
And you know that what is the condition of the mainstream media in India.
Sure.
So the WhatsApp University, I will say the WhatsApp University is the only institute to get some information about the EVM. I am not saying that the information is right or wrong.
Right.
But
I agree. So what's your point?
yes. So as you said that the people have to get their truth on.
Right.
So
Right.
can you please tell me, sir, that how the people will get the truth?
Just talk to more people like you. Don't just listen
Sir,
to the
sir,
social media. Discuss among
sir,
yourselves. Okay.
Sir, that's why that's why the social media is the only medium to get the information from here and there.
No, but there are people around you you can talk to. You can talk to your grandfather, you can talk to your teacher, you can talk to your doctor.
Mr. Sam
You can talk
Pitroda,
to your
people,
neighbor. But
Mr.
let's
Mr. Sam Pitroda, people are complaining that media is not being listened to.
please
This is a media meet.
identify. I would
I'm getting-
request. I
I'm
would
getting
request
lost.
every media to
Sir,
raise their
can you
hand.
allow me?
No, I'm not going to have more discussion on this. Let's just move on.
This is a media meet, sir. For
Vijay,
heaven's sake.
Sam, Vijay Lakshman is from India today.
Please go
Sir,
ahead.
I'm concluding my meeting. Sir. I'm concluding my.
Hello.
Please, thank you.
Hello. I am a
Thank you.
freelance journalist.
Yes, sir. Yes,
May
sir.
I?
Please.
I am a freelance journalist.
Yes, sir.
My name is Saibal Dasgupta. We have met earlier, Mr. Pitroda.
Yes, sir.
Now the question is, are you moving the court? Are you looking at
Well, that is for the citizens. This is for the citizens group to decide. Okay. Mr. Devas Shahayam can answer that better.
Yeah, we have knocked all the courts. So there is no justice from the court. Yeah. No, we are not talking about courts. Courts is a totally different set of things. We are talking about the citizens' right. At the end of the day, people are the masters. Courts are not.
Next, please request only press for the time being to raise their hand. And once we have more time, we will open up for everybody. Next from press.
The wire Mithu wanted to ask a question. Mithu. Mithu wanted to ask a question.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Ravindra.
Mithu.
Hello.
Yes, Ravindra, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
हेलो
Yes, go ahead.
मैं ये आपसे जानना चाह रहा हूँ कि हर चुनाव के पहले ये जो ईवीएम को लेके जो इस तरह की
आप कौन से न्यूज़पेपर से हैं भैया?
कॉन्फ्रेंस वगैरह होती हैं, आपस में बातचीत होती है, मगर चुनाव परिणाम आने के बाद मैं फ्रीलांस जर्नलिस्ट हूँ,
थैंक यू,
खबर सबकी .com का संपादक हूँ।
थैंक यू।
हेलो,
हाँ जी बोलिए, सुन रहे हैं आपको।
हेलो मिस्टर पित्रोदा,
It has nothing to do with election results.
मैं बाहर आ गया हूँ इसलिए मैं आपके पास आवाज नहीं आ पा रही होगी शायद।
आपकी आवाज आ रही है। Thank
मैं
you.
ये जानना चाह रहा हूँ कि हर चुनाव के पहले जो है इस तरह की जो कॉन्फ्रेंसेस होती हैं, बातचीत होती है, और चुनाव परिणाम आने के बाद फिर सब शांत हो जाता है। तो ईवीएम को लेकर इतना गंभीर होने के बाद भी आप इसको कंटिन्यू क्यों नहीं कर पाते कि ईवीएम से जो वोटिंग खत्म हो जाए और मत पत्रों से वोटिंग हो?
इसीलिए तो कर रहे हैं क्योंकि
इसके लिए आप गंभीर हैं। तो इतने 10 साल हो चुके हैं, 10 साल में अभी तक
आपकी बात सच है।
नहीं, इस चुनाव परिणाम अभी चुनाव नजदीक इसलिए हो रहा था, मेरे को लगता है।
नहीं, आपकी बात सच है, आई एग्री विथ यू। लेकिन अभी 2024 का चुनाव बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसीलिए ये सवाल उठाया जा रहा है। ये सवाल 2019 से उठा, लेकिन कोई ध्यान नहीं दे रहा है।
इसको आप, और अगर चुनाव परिणाम आने के बाद, अगर ये चुनाव इसी से होते हैं ईवीएम से, और चुनाव परिणाम आने के बाद भी लगातार इसको बनाकर रखेंगे क्या? इस तरह
we should regulate the whole thing. I think we should regulate it. I think it's becoming a conversation.
बताइए देवा साहब।
I think Mitu Jain from the Wire wanted to ask questions. There are so many others that are wanting to ask
Okay,
questions.
please go ahead. Sam.
Mitu Jain, go ahead. Unmute.
Can you hear me, Mr. Pitroda?
Yes, we can hear you, Mintu.
So I have two questions. You're talking about the fact that you're going to be having an international team of people who are going to be monitoring this election. Can you discuss the modalities of that? And if I could just take you back in history, in 2002, where the Kashmir elections are concerned, we had tried to, we had brought in international observers, etc. At that time, Mr. Vajpayee was Prime Minister and James Lindo was Chief Election Commissioner. There was a hue and cry raised that, we are trying to, internationalize the issue and this is an internal matter. Do you think that you would be open to this kind of criticism once again? And do you think that's a good idea? And also, what is the modality of it? These observers, would they be allowed to go inside election booths? I don't think that would be possible. How would they be, conducting this? How would they be observing this election? That's one question. I have a unrelated different question. The Citizens Commission on Elections report has a very interesting expert who says that this present system is not sound. It can be hacked, and he has raised several questions about this entire EVM VVPAT system. And his name is Alex J. Haldeman. He is a professor. He's supposed to be the foremost voice on EVMs and VVPATs across the globe. He's, I think, a professor at University of Michigan. Yes. Now, the interesting thing is in 2010, there was a report again by Professor Haldeman and a gentleman called Hari Prasad and others who had come out with a report in 2010, and that was instrumental in influencing the Supreme Court. At that time, also, there were no VVPATs at that time, but Mr. Haldeman, Professor Haldeman and others had said that the present system is not good. It can be hacked. So essentially, the present system that is in 2010 could be hacked. In 2024, it can be hacked. Yes. So essentially, has anybody pointed this out to Professor Haldeman from the Citizens Commission?
Yes.
Two different questions.
Yes. So the answer to the second question is yes. Answer to first question, I will request my colleague to respond.
Could you just elaborate on the second answer first a bit?
He knows about
it. Me to listen.
Yeah.
Alderman was part of our Citizens Commission on election, and he deposed before us. Okay. So that's it. As far as the international sort of monitoring group is concerned, see, India's democracy is not a local affair. The most populous country in the world, largest democracy in the world, if it goes asunder, democracy will be finished in the world, not only in the country. So it is no longer an Indian issue. If it is an Indian issue, if it has been done with a proper, in a manner, free, fair, and with integrity, yes, we will not even talk about this monitoring group. But monitoring group, we had to talk about it because we feel that India's elections are no more free and fair. Let me tell you one more also. The Constitutional Content Group of about 200 civil servants, most of them from IAS who have conducted elections. In 2019, soon after the election was finished over, wrote a very lengthy letter to the Election Commission, clearly saying the elections were not free and fair in 2019. Again, a couple of months ago, they wrote, they have again apprehension that this election again will not be free and fair. So it is not that the matter has not been raised with concerned authorities, but they are just sealed. The Election Commission has been sealed. How do you open it? So the question is, the International Monitoring Group is not the official group. Government is not going to allow that, but we will have a psychological impact of experts watching the process, starting from the way from the day the election is being scheduled and the VVM, VVPAT, and the electoral roll. So that is a psychological aspect. So I don't think anybody should have any objection. They should welcome. If they are confident about the free and fairness of the election and the integrity of the election, they should welcome any kind of monitoring. That's my response.
Next.
So it's already been 8:30.
Yeah, we can go a little further, Rakesh, and just take some more press.
Okay.
Maybe another 15 minutes.
Difficult to identify the press. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Hello,
Yes,
I am
please.
Divendra Dubey.
Press.
I am advocate and ex-reporter.
Okay, but are you reporting now?
Huh? I'm free.
Freelancer.
Fine.
Freelancer.
ठीक है.
तो मैं एक्चुअल में हिंदी में बात करूंगा, चलेगा?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल चलेगा.
जी, मैं पहले प्रेस में काम किया हूं, अभी भी प्रेस से जुड़ा हुआ हूं और एडवोकेसी का काम करता हूं, ठीक है. और लास्ट टाइम पे मैं इलेक्शन भी लड़ा हूं लोकसभा का, तो मैंने कुछ चीजों को प्रैक्टिकली एनालिसिस करने के लिए मैं जुड़ा था. तो जैसे मैं अभी लास्ट टाइम पे मैं मध्य प्रदेश से बिलोंग करता हूं और अभी इलेक्शन हुए थे, तो जैसे फॉर्म 20 जो है वो रिलीज किया जाता है इलेक्शन कंडक्ट होने के बाद, रिजल्ट डिक्लेरेशन होने के बाद. बट इलेक्शन कंडक्ट रूल का फॉर्म नंबर 17A जो सी रूल 49L रजिस्टर ऑफ वोटर, वो रिलीज क्यों नहीं किया जाता है? उसके पीछे क्या कारण रहते होंगे?
I don't know enough about it, but I'll request my colleague. I'm sure he knows.
Yeah. This is an interesting question. See, actually, they have to tally 17A and 17C. 17A is the register of voters, which is the first polling officer has. And 17C is where you sign. वो आप दस्तखत करते हैं. 17C आप दस्तखत करते हैं. तो असली कौन वोट किया? पहला वाला जो है वो चेक करते हैं, टिक करते हैं. दूसरा वाला जो है वो कौन वोटिंग करते हैं. तो दोनों को टैली करने के बाद ही गिनना चाहिए. वो अभी टैली नहीं हो रहा है.
बट एक्चुअल में मेरे
वो टैली नहीं हो रहा है, इसलिए टैली नहीं कर रहे, इसलिए तो रिजल्ट जो डिक्लेयर जो हुआ है वो गलत है. 2019 में ADR ने रिसर्च करके फाइंड आउट किया है कि 343 कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में वोटर पोल एंड वोट काउंट दोनों का फर्क था. 340 कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में पोल्ड वोट्स का काउंटर वोट्स का फर्क था. तो वो गंभीर मामला है, पर इलेक्शन कमीशन उसका परवाह नहीं करता है. यही तो बात है.
नहीं, वो बात मैं मान रहा हूँ. अभी जैसे जस्ट अभी इलेक्शन हुआ था और उसमें एक पोलिंग बूथ,
ठीक है, डिटेल में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. पार्लियामेंट में ये हुआ है कि अभी चल रहा है. तो आई थिंक वी विल गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन.
Okay, thank you.
Rakesh, Vijay Lakshmi is waiting from India.
Okay.
Hello.
Vijay Lakshmi ji.
Hello.
Rakesh,
Sir.
let Rakesh control it.
Hello.
Because there are too many people.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
सर, विजय लक्ष्मी बोल रही हूँ इंडिया टीवी से. मैं
Hello.
ये जानना चाह रही थी सर कि आपने तमाम चीजें ईवीएम पर हम इतनी देर से डिस्कस भी कर रहे हैं, और क्योंकि 2024 का चुनाव बहुत दूर नहीं है और इंडिया ब्लॉक के तमाम लीडर्स भी कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि एक अलायंस बनाया जाए। ऐसे में क्या ईवीएम को लेकर आपको लगता है कि इंडिया ब्लॉक को कुछ करने की जरूरत है? क्योंकि अगर अगर इस तरह की बात की जाए तो फिर उसमें चुनाव लड़ना तो बेमानी सा हो जाएगा एक तरीके से, अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है या इस तरह के आरोप भी आते रहते हैं तो।
एग्री, सच है आपकी
तो आप
बात।
क्या सलाह देंगे इंडिया ब्लॉक के तमाम नेताओं को?
वो कहेंगे कि आप सुनिए इसको सीरियसली, आप इसको सीरियसली लीजिए, and you must push for going on the paper ballot because there is no more time left.
क्या आप कहेंगे कि अपने मैनिफेस्टो में ये एक बड़ा विषय बनाएं इंडिया ब्लॉक की तमाम पार्टीज के, अगर वो
मैनिफेस्टो तो
आती हैं
बाद
तो
में
वो
आएगा,
बैलेट की ओर
मैनिफेस्टो तो
वापस
बाद में
जाएंगी?
आएगा, मैनिफेस्टो आएगा at the end. This has to be dealt with now. It can't be in manifesto. It has to be dealt with it now.
सर
हाँ बोलिए।
जर्नलिस्ट को मौका दिया जाए सर। We are not getting the chance.
Please go ahead.
हाँ, can I put my question?
हाँ बोलिए।
Can I put my
माइक है तो बोल दीजिए। बिल्कुल।
हाँ, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है, as you stated clearly stated that election commission is insensitive and adopting autocratic attitude. Then what is the next course of action from your side if it not accept your demand to go back to ballot papers?
I would request public to create pressure. I would request more people to speak up. I would request public conversation on this. That's the only approach, because somebody will have to listen. ठीक है?
Do you? Yeah. Go ahead.
बोलिए अब्दू भाई।
हाँ, मैं यही चाह रहा हूँ कि अब इलेक्शन उसी तरह से होता है, जोर जबरदस्ती से ईवीएम के जरिए ही होता है। Then
तो
you
आप
will
भी बोलिए
accept
अब्दुल
the
भाई।
result.
आप भी
जी
ठीक है।
जी।
Thank you. Next.
Can I come in, please?
Please.
Yeah, my name is Firoz Mithiborwala. I've been working with Mr. Devashiram for a long time, and he's been at the forefront of the and right since 2004. The problem now is that what we are facing is that we are right a month or two away from the elections. There is definitely a national movement against the EVM VVPATs and a stronger demand than ever before for a move towards the ballot paper. I don't know how we are going to manage it, but we have to try our best. The problem is that there has been no consistency within the people's movement on this issue. The political parties never had a consistent position ever. But even within the people's movements, we've had this, is it not kind
That's
of
all
attitude.
right for us. That's all right for us.
Yes.
This is not a statement.
right.
We are expecting questions only.
Right,
Please.
right. Yeah, no, so
From the media, questions.
Yeah, okay. Now the question is very simple to both to Mr. UN
Hello, sir.
Pampitoda. Yeah. Okay. How on earth are we going to manage this within a month or two? Though we are in the phase of building up a people's movement and out.
That's all we have to do. We can build
Continue with the
people
movement. Continue with the movement. Continue with the movement.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Namaskar, knockingnews.com.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Prajakta Zoshi from Hindi Journal. I wanted to ask, so now it's the end of January, the elections are just around 3 months away. And this demand that you are making,
में आपका स्वागत है। मैं हूं ब्रजेश वशिष्ठ।
they need to stop
अप्रैल में क्या
using
होगा?
EVMs and go back to paper
चुनाव में
ballots
कौन
in
जीतने
order to
वाला है?
restore trust. So,
मोदी।
but it is very unlikely that
यही
you will
एक
pay any heed to it.
तस्वीर
So
बन
how
रही
do you
है।
plan to build pressure
ये
on
तस्वीर
BP
कैसे
for the
बन
same
रही
now?
है? कौन बना रहा है?
I think same
मोदी
question has
बना
been
रहे
asked again
हैं,
and
बना रहे हैं।
again.
लेकिन मोदी के अलावा कौन बना रहा है? इंडिया
People will
गठबंधन
have
के
to
बहुत
take
सारे लोग बना रहे हैं।
charge.
क्यों बना रहे हैं?
People will
क्योंकि
have
ये वो
to
लोग हैं
present
जिनसे
their
उम्मीद
voice.
ही ये की जाती थी कि ये
People
बाद
will
में
have
भी
to amplify their voice. That's what democracy is about.
But how will that be done? Will there be a people's movement? Will there be
But
protests?
people like you will have to speak up.
It's already on. It's already on. People
That's
move.
what people like you will have to speak up. Next.
Sir, can I ask
Sam,
one question?
हाँ बोलिए।
Can I
आप
ask
press में
one
हैं?
thing, Sam? Nadeem Naqvi.
Hi, this is Montu Raja from Media Anti-Corruption India News.
Thank you. बोलिए।
सर एक्चुअली क्वेश्चन ये है, इंडिया के अंदर तमाम ईवीएम हटाओ एक मूवमेंट चल रहा है, कई लोग उसको हेड कर रहे हैं, एडवोकेट महमूद प्राच, एडवोकेट भानु प्रताप, एक्स आप मिनिस्टर राजेंद्र पाल गौतम, करोड़ों लोगों तक वो चीजें सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू पहुंची हैं। बट प्रॉब्लम यह है जब वो लोग ग्राउंड पे आते हैं तो पुलिस डिटेन करती है। जो आवाम है, वैसे तो लाखों लोग उनसे कनेक्ट हुए हैं थ्रू मिस्ड कॉल एंड ऑल, लेकिन क्योंकि जो समय है वो बहुत कम है, पब्लिक कैसे ग्राउंड पे आएगी? बिकॉज जो आज स्थिति है वो तो लगता नहीं है कि कुछ भी सुनने लायक है। तो ये पीपल मूवमेंट कैसे बनेगा? जो तमाम लोग हैं वो लाखों लोगों को कनेक्ट किया है, बट करोड़ों की 150 करोड़ की आबादी में कितने करोड़ जनता सड़कों पे आ पाएगी? इसके लिए क्या प्लान है?
जो प्रचार वो लोग कर रहे हैं, it is in the same direction. More
Right.
people will have to join. More people will have to raise their voice. Those who are silent will have to speak up. There are lots of capable people. They have to add their voice to it. They are maybe sitting on the side. And more people put their voice to it, it will help.
Because many political
Sam-
parties are also not taking the
Okay.
agenda of this EVM ban.
Okay.
Sir, can I ask?
Next.
Sam, there is one thing very important. I am Nadeem. There is one thing very important because the Election Commission of India has put on the EVMs, dummy EVMs at the Tehsil and the district magistrate offices, and asking people if they are able to see the VVPAT slip in the window while voting on.
That discussion is over.
I just want to know how to counter that. How to counter that?
That's a tamasha joke. Childish tamasha.
Yeah,
Dismiss
that
it.
discussion is
Dismiss
over.
it. Dismiss
Don't
it.
pay attention to it. It don't mean anything.
Means nothing.
Can I ask a question now?
Please.
I am Colonel Anthony, retired from the army. I am an advocate. Today, I have sent an application to the Election Commission about certain violations of the rule that the government has made. The ballot unit and control unit is supposed to be directly connected as per the rules. And the VVPAT machine has to be put into another side of the ballot unit. If that is the position, probably whatever doubts we are having now about the manipulability could have been partially addressed, at least for temporarily. Why we are not asking for the ballot paper, the balloting unit and the control unit to be connected directly as required in the rule? The rule is very clear that balloting unit and the control unit has to be connected directly, and VVPAT has to be separately connected. But now the output of the VVPAT is going to the CV control unit right now. Why nobody is raising a query on that? If everybody can write a mail to the Election Commission, or there is a app called Voter Mitra, or a facility in the Voter Mitra, which I tried to log in, but I could not log in today. Today is the Voters' Day. Basically, if we can log in, or we can send a mail or an application to the Election Commission, everybody, hundreds and thousands of people, if we can put the voice raised to the commission, probably they have to answer why they are violating the statute, violating the rule made in the book. It is there in the
They might turn around. They might turn around and say, "Okay, we are doing it." I'm saying that is no longer on the table.
But within 2 weeks, they can do it. If they want to connect it directly, can do it. Do it immediately within 2 days.
Colonel Anthony, this is not the issue. See, they are not following any rule. As I told earlier, it is a paper slip which is a real vote. They are not counting it. Much more basic things are there.
No, my question is, why don't we put pressure onto the commission by sending mails?
No, pressure. 5 years we are putting pressure. What kind of pressure we are not putting?
Everyone,
Wait a
voter,
minute. No,
if we
I
can
think
write a
something
mail
is
to
out
them.
now. We can't keep on writing mail. We are not beggars. There's a limit to which you can beg. We are citizens of this country, an independent country. We have certain order. How many times we should beg? And what is this Election Commission? ऊपर से आ गया क्या? I'm sorry.
Okay, connected
Okay,
with
let's
this
move on.
different question.
Everything.
I agree, but let's move on. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you.
This Mrs. Xiaomi M2003J15SC is waiting since long. Go ahead, sir.
Please. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, next. Next.
Mr. Bhanu Pratap.
Ranjita Dadwal from media first.
Okay.
Ranjita.
This gentleman is raising his hand.
Please
We
go.
can't-
Yeah, please go ahead.
He's not speaking. He's
Yeah.
raising his hand, but he's not speaking when we ask him to speak.
Okay, go ahead, Ranjita.
Probably he can't hear it.
Diomi?
मैं रंजीता हूँ टाइम्स ऑफ नव भारत से।
जी
सर,
बोलिए।
लगातार जितने भी, मेरी आवाज आ रही है आपको?
हाँ बिल्कुल आ रही है।
हाँ सर, जितनी देर ये चर्चा अब तक चली है, लगातार हम इसकी बात पर चर्चा हो रही है कि ईवीएम को लेकर जो संदेह है, जिस तरह के रिपोर्ट आए हैं, उसके बाद अब जन भावना जो है वो ईवीएम से हटकर बैलेट पेपर की तरफ जा रही है। लेकिन जन भावना अपनी तरफ राजनीतिक पार्टियां जो है, खासकर जो इंडिया अलायंस है, जिसको लेकर तैयार किया गया कि कहा जा रहा है कि बैलेट पेपर सबमिट किया जाए तो जो इंडिया अलायंस है वो बेहतर परफॉर्म करेगी। क्या उसको लेकर कोई अलग खाका है आपके दिमाग में? कुछ अलग तरह की और तैयारी करनी चाहिए इंडिया अलायंस की पार्टियों को?
वो तो उनको सोचना है ना। इट इज अप टू देम। ठीक है।
हेलो।
हाँ बोलिए जियो में।
सर नमस्कार। हेलो।
बोलिए।
हाँ
बोलिए
सर।
आप।
नमस्कार। नमस्कार सर।
जल्दी बोलिए।
सर मेरा ये प्रश्न था कि इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया ने पहले ही कहा था, वो ये इस बात को लेकर के वो पल्ला झाड़ देती है इस प्रश्नों को लेकर के, कि हमने पहले ही कहा था, सबको आमंत्रित किया था, उसमें सिविल सर्विसेज की सिविल सोसाइटी के लोग भी थे, सभी लोगों को आमंत्रित करके डेमो दिया था कि कोई भी आकर के चैलेंज भी किया था कि कोई भी आकर के इस मशीन को, इस सिस्टम को हैक करके दिखाए। तो तब कोई भी क्यों वहां जा करके और इसके अग्रेंस्ट एक्शन लिया?
Can I respond to this?
Please go ahead.
This is a tamasha played by the election commission. बकवास था। People went there. ये तो ये अखाड़ा बना रहा था। इलेक्शन कमीशन अखाड़ा नहीं है। People लोग गए थे, तब उनका कह रहे थे कोड दे दो। Code, they refused to give the code. It is a fraud played by the election commission. Okay. In any case, that is not the way election commission deals with matters. And they made a fool of people. आम आदमी पार्टी गए, पीपल गए थे और लोग भी गए थे, बट सोर्स कोड देने में बंद कर दिया, इनकार कर दिया।
Yeah, but one machine showing it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
That's not the way it works.
Yeah,
It was a fraud. It was a fraud, actually. Yeah.
Next.
Sam, this is Askari Zaidi here.
Yes,
I met you in Congress. I used to cover Congress for the Times of India for a very long time.
Thank you.
And also Hindustan Times. I am a freelancer now. I write on politics. My question to you is that, are you going to consult or enlist any civil rights bodies outside India? Because this is something which is the Indian Election Commission will not going to listen to you. They have not done that. They will not allow this thing to happen. Okay. And my doubt is that even our judiciary is inclined to listen to any reason on this question. You know, I suppose that international support may try and tilt the balance in our favor. Do you have any such plans?
We do not have any plan at this stage in time, but if that is required, maybe we'll explore that. Right now, our voice is good enough. We are concerned citizens.
No, that is there, yeah, of course.
That's it. But if
Of
that
course,
is
of course,
required,
yes.
we will raise that.
Thank you, sir.
You have a good point. Thank you.
सर जयश्री हरिकरण।
हाँ जी जयश्री
Thank
बोलिए।
you, thank you.
Go ahead,
हाँ सर,
जयश्री।
मैंने अभी इलेक्शन लड़ा है, एमपी से बोल रही हूँ मैं, भोपाल से। मैं आपसे एक प्रश्न पूछना चाह रही हूँ, क्योंकि मैंने अभी इलेक्शन लड़ा है और मेरे क्षेत्र की 80% जनता ये बोल रही है कि हमने कांग्रेस के फेवर में वोट दिया, लेकिन उसके बाद भी जो रिजल्ट हमारा आना था अपोजिट पूरा का पूरा हो गया है। बट कहीं ना कहीं हम जनता को ये फील नहीं करा पा रहे कि ईवीएम के माध्यम से वोट की चोरी की जा रही है। तो सर मेरा प्रश्न ये है कि एक बड़े अभियान के तहत कुछ ऐसा आप लोग एक प्रोजेक्ट बनाइए जिससे कि हम जिले के साथ अपनी विधानसभा में जनता तक के मैसेज पहुंचा सके कि ईवीएम के माध्यम से
जो गलत डिसीजन लिए जा रहे हैं, लोकतंत्र एक तरीके से खत्म किया जा रहा है सर। तो इसके लिए हमको एक ऐसी मुहिम चलाना है कि जनता तक आवाज पहुंचा सके, क्योंकि हम देख रहे हैं सब कुछ गलत हो रहा है, लेकिन हम जनता का मन नहीं बदल पा रहे हैं। जनता परेशान है कि सही क्या है गलत क्या है। हम उनको सर समझा रहे हैं, जनता भी बोल रही कि नहीं हमने आपको चुना, हमने आपको वोट दिया, लेकिन हम उस चीज को क्लियर नहीं कर पा रहे हैं सर।
तो बड़ा
कहीं ना
सीधा
कहीं
है, आपको वोट दिया और आप इलेक्ट नहीं हुए, तो बड़ा सीधा है, कुछ गड़बड़ है।
मैं एक
जी
मिनट
जी
एक मिनट, मुहिम चल रहा है। आप सोशल मीडिया देखिए, यूट्यूब देखिए, मेन स्ट्रीम मीडिया
जी,
मत देखिए।
सोशल मीडिया और यूट्यूब पे जो चल रहा है वकीलों के द्वारा चल रहा है,
नहीं
लेकिन
नहीं,
आम
वकील
जनता
नहीं
के
है,
बीच में
नहीं
नहीं चल
तो
रहा
सिर्फ
सर।
वकील नहीं है, आम जनता आ रही है, शुरू हो गया है। आप उनसे कांटेक्ट कीजिए, सब जगह हो रहा है।
जी जी
पूरा
नहीं सर,
पूरा
हम लोगों
हिंदुस्तान
ने
में कर रहे हैं।
अपने अपनी विधानसभा में ईवीएम को लेकर के विरोध प्रदर्शन
पूरा
किया है, हम लोग कर रहे हैं, लेकिन
ये
मेरा
वकील
बस
लोग
इतना सा कहना है कि इसको थोड़ा सा फेयर लगे, जब जनता को दिखाए तो फेयर लगे।
वैसे में अभी तो आरंभ हुआ है, एक हफ्ता हुआ है, आप उनसे कांटेक्ट कीजिए। वो
बस सर
पूरा
मेरी
हिंदुस्तान
यही
में,
रिक्वेस्ट है,
पूरा
लोकसभा
हिंदुस्तान
चुनाव बैलेट पत्र से हो
समझते
जाए।
हैं।
प्लीज
जी
कांटेक्ट
जी, बैलेट पत्र से लोकसभा चुनाव होना बहुत जरूरी है, नहीं तो देश के लिए बहुत खतरनाक है सर ये सब।
अरे प्लीज कांटेक्ट, तो पूरे हिंदुस्तान में
जी
हो रहा है, पूरे हिंदुस्तान में हो रहा है, प्लीज कांटेक्ट।
सर,
जन आंदोलन शुरू हो गया है, उनको कांटेक्ट कीजिए आप।
सर दिस इज मनु बुंदेला फ्रॉम मध्य प्रदेश।
हाँ जी, बोलिए
सर। सर हमारे यहाँ अभी रिसेंटली में विधानसभा इलेक्शन हुए सर, और हमारे यहाँ जिन बूथों में हम 200-250 वोटों से हारे, उसके 15 दिन बाद, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ एक पार्षद प्रतिनिधि खत्म हो गई थी, तो उसका चुनाव हुआ, वो हमने 150 वोटों से जीता। तो हमारे यहाँ की जनता के मन में भी ये है कि हमने तो वोट कांग्रेस को दिया, लेकिन मेन इलेक्शन में क्या होता है, इन्होंने ये मैनिपुलेट कर लेते हैं। कांग्रेस पिछले बार 70,000 वोट पाई हमारे विधानसभा में, इस बार हम 74,000 वोट पाए, लेकिन जो हमारे यहाँ निर्दलीय जो लड़े सर, मैं वही बता रहा हूँ, मैं उसी में आ रहा हूँ सर, प्लीज सुनिए तो।
आप वही
सर प्लीज,
सर
मेरा ये कहना है कि हम जो काउंटिंग करें, जो मशीन हर बूथ में जाती है मशीनें, वो तो हर बूथों में जो पैटर्न रहता है फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड का, वो चेंज हो जाए। अगर वो चेंज हो जाएगा तो ये मैनिपुलेशन कम हो जाएगी ईवीएम की।
लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट वन।
Okay, चलिए, we have very little time. I think we are just about to close. So,
sir, actually,
we can take a couple of more questions from media.
सर मेरा एक मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म है एक्चुअली। मैंने रिक्वेस्ट ये थी कि मैंने शान को कांटेक्ट करने की कोशिश की थी। आई कुडंट प्रोवाइड हिम द रिसर्च आई हैव डन, सो प्लीज प्रोवाइड अ वे टू सेंड मोर रिसर्च दैट आई कुड डू समवन just
ठीक है, so be in touch with Sean and we'll coordinate that.
He was not available actually, that's the problem.
No, he was in India because of his mother was not well.
Okay, I have messaged him on the WhatsApp as well as on Signal.
He will respond.
He'll respond.
Okay.
Next.
Okay, thank you.
Next कौन है? Anybody? हाँ जी बोलिए।
Hello.
हाँ जी बोलिए।
Don't you find it surprising that the opposition is not making an issue of this? The opposition is almost quiet about it. What is your advice to the opposition?
Wake up. My advice is wake up.
No, but why you think the opposition is silent about it? They are not serious?
Maybe they have to answer that. Okay. Maybe they are afraid to speak up.
Okay.
Possible. Anything is possible. Next.
Guys, can I talk?
Yes, George.
Oh, fine. See, I am Father George, computer engineer.
Yes.
And say your decision to go for paper ballot is a perfect decision. Now, how to get the people rising on this? I say you should show the people that the EVM can actually give you false results. It can work in a malicious manner. I have got some programs which when played on a channel, all the people can easily see how EVMs are working wrongly. See,
so you put together a video. You make a video, send it to us.
Okay, I will try to send videos. I mean, I have got very clear programs. It is not just some makeups.
Send the video to me.
Depending upon time, depending upon the state, depending upon the data, this data will be manipulated by can be manipulated by the electronic.
Send us the video. Okay. Thank you.
You should send me your email.
Yeah, sam@sampitroda.com.
Hello.
Asha?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Namaskar.
नमस्कार सर। सर मैं स्टेट सेक्रेटरी हूँ उत्तराखंड कांग्रेस में और फ्रीडम फाइटर्स सक्सेसर सेल की वाइस चेयरमैन हूँ। मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि एक्चुअली सभी लोग कंसर्न है इस बात को लेकर कि ईवीएम में जरूर कुछ इशू है, अदरवाइज हम लोग अभी जो रिसेंट असेंबली इलेक्शंस हुए हैं छत्तीसगढ़, राजस्थान, इस स्टेट में हमारा जीतने के पूरे चांस थे। बट मेरा क्वेश्चन आपसे ये है कि क्या एज पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स हम लोग ये मूवमेंट चला सकते हैं एंटी ईवीएम? क्या पार्टी हमें इसके लिए अलाउ करेगी?
पार्टी क्यों नहीं अलाउ करेगी? इट इज योर ओपिनियन, यू आर अ सिटीजन. What does party have to do with? You are a citizen, you are concerned about this, and you will raise your voice as a citizen. Then comes party. If party wants to pick it up, great. If party doesn't want to pick it up, you still have the right as a citizen to speak up.
Yeah, actually in Uttarakhand, I am from Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand में भी ये मैक्सिमम लोगों का कंसर्न है। लोगों को ये लगता है कि ईवीएम टेम्परिंग होती है।
हाँ, आप उठाइए।
बिल्कुल सर।
थैंक यू।
जी जी, थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
नेक्स्ट, प्रेस वाले कोई भी रह जाते हैं?
I don't think so. Mr. Banu
Okay,
Pratap, you are the last one. Go ahead. The last one is
Yeah.
Mr. Banu Pratap.
Okay, thank you, Rakesh. The last one.
Yeah, this is the last one. Mr. Banu Pratap, go ahead.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, जो अभी डिस्कशन हुआ हमने सुना, उसमें सबसे बड़ी बात है कि can the court cannot intervene or we should not move to the SC or somewhere?
We have, I think Mr. Devasayam can tell you more about it. They have been.
We have knocked at the court number of times.
Yeah.
Court is listening only to the election commission. Court action is
That's
separate.
fine.
Court action is separate. That is going on. That is going on. But we are now here before the people of India. Court action is separate. That is going on.
क्योंकि एजिटेशन और आंदोलन ये तो क्रश हो जाएगा क्योंकि बहुत
No,
मुश्किल है।
don't be pessimistic. Eventually, it's the
No,
people.
I'm
who
not
have to
pessimistic.
wait.
Social media
No,
activity is fine. Social media activity is very aggressive.
Court
But
has
I'm
got lot of
on
limitations.
board.
अरे कोर्ट में तो कई लोग गए हैं. Court is a separate matter. If we have to go to the court, we will not hold.
थोड़ा perception change हुआ है.
Wait a minute.
The present CBI is quite sensitive.
कुछ नहीं चेंज हुआ है. ये अगर कोर्ट में जाना है तो ये प्रोग्राम की जरूरत नहीं है. Period. Thank you.
No, I agree that, perception has changed in public and it has to be, taken forward.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. The main thing is problem is that all the party are not coming very aggressively.
So
That
they
is
should.
the
They should. You should tell them.
Unless
And tell them. We all should tell them.
Yeah, we are always been on social media through all the Congress or all the
Okay, anybody?
opposition.
Any
We are
next?
talking to
Anyone
them.
else?
Okay. I think let's
Anyone
close
else?
it.
Yeah,
because
let's
it's
close
already
it, sir.
pretty late. Okay, it's hour and a half. I want to thank all my colleagues, especially Devasayam, Rakesh, Sean, Vishal and others for organizing this. Thank you all for coming. We had almost 150 people, which is pretty good for an Indian Zoom call. And hope you got our message. Bottom line is, we have lost time. We got to go to paper ballot. We are going to set up supervisory global body to make sure that Indian elections are fair and free. These are the two main issues. We need your help. If you believe in it, take this message forward, talk to more people, and join in raising your voice and raising everybody's voice. Thank you, and thanks everybody.